Our first story is that Neymar has groped his own mother. We're starting off strong here, boys. No, it's okay. It's calm. Look, listen, it's fine. All right, it might have just been that he's misplaced his hand when his mum's come in for the hug. You know, it happens. I mean, it doesn't, but what I'm saying is there might be a normal explanation. He slapped. There's no free pass with that. The slap changes it all, because now it's evidently intentional. If you'd have just stuck with, I mean, it was bad enough as it was, but at least you could have said it was just a slip of the hand. Now he might as well be a resident of Norwich. This is Neymar. This is actual Neymar we're talking about. This man could have whoever he wants, and he's chosen his own mum. Are you mental? I guess you could technically say to him, like, nay, that's your ma, because, like, no, that's your mum, because it was, you know what, as well, I'd give him the benefit of the doubt, but this sort of behavior's been all over the place with him and his sister. He commented on his own sister's Insta with cat. I'm just trying to think of some sort of miscommunication between Spanish and English, but there's no defense. Plus, he's missed like the last 3 games around his sister's birthday for the last 3 years. I'm not indicating anything, all right, but who am I kidding, mate? Neymar, you're a wrong 'un, lad. First of all, I've been hearing on the grapevine that I've got to cancel Neymar again, so let's just have a little inspection. It's his most recent Instagram post. He's lying on top of a woman. I don't know who this woman is. I'm gonna click translate on the caption. Big man, this is not acceptable behavior. Neymar, I'm sorry, I've got to do it to you. I've got to put the cancel stamp down. The caption, when translated to English, is smashing mommy. Fam, I've got a translation of my own right here for you, Neymar. Why is he smashing his mum? Furthermore, I swear he's cheating on his sister with this. To be fair, it makes sense. The first FTW I ever created was literally about him slapping his own mum's ass. So are we even really surprised? The man is a serial offender at this point. It's no wonder Mbappe 2020 is happening. I would want to leave PSG if I was Kylian, seeing this sort of behavior. Wait, so you're telling me when you invited me over for a family dinner and a spit roast, you didn't mean a meal? To be fair, at least he's opening up a career path. If he does decide to leave PSG, he'll be more than welcome at Norwich City. What is actually wrong with this kid? Like, I'm making light of it, but there's 1 or 2 times where you can get away with a little bit of slappage. That's probably a lie. You probably can't even get away with that. But this is time after time. I'm a bit concerned. Sitting down for a family dinner and piping everyone at the table is not normal. I can only imagine his reaction when he hears his mum is home early from work. But despite all of that, I'd still argue I'm holding it together better than Neymar's family. Last time on How I Piped My Mother, he's lying on top of his own mum. I'll be real with you, lads, they've done it again. How many times am I gonna have to expose this family? News has dropped this week that Neymar's mum is seeing someone new after breaking up with her husband and Neymar's father. Now that's brilliant, isn't it? You know, she's moved on, she's found someone new, hopefully she's happy, and there's absolutely no problems with that. Except there are. There's many, spoiler alert, there's a lot of problems. He's 22. The new guy that Neymar's mum is seeing is 22. Neymar is 28. Neymar's potential stepdad is 6 years younger than Neymar himself. I've had enough. This doesn't even make sense. The biology here just isn't adding up, which in itself doesn't make sense because there's not much addition in science. Listen, I did A-level biology, okay? I know about these things. How is the family tree gonna work? There's children in this tree that are gonna have grandparents that are younger than their actual parents. Uncles are gonna be younger than cousins. Big man, this has just messed up the whole family situation. Neymar's gonna be telling back in my day stories to his own father. People are gonna ask who raised the stepdad. His son probably did. This is out of control. Neymar's gonna end up taking his own stepdad to uni. Who acts as who at parents' evening? I've got so many questions. This mum has completely discombobulated the whole family. In fairness, it was pretty raucous anyway. Neymar commented on his mum's Insta announcing the relationship about how happy he was. He was probably commenting through the tears, given he's now got competition for his own mum. But then again, he's got his sister, so I guess that's okay. I mean, it's not okay at all. It's far from that. You know what? I've had enough. I've seen the light. I'm calling the local authorities. Who even is this man? Who is Neymar's new stepdad? So his name's Thiago Ramos. He's 22. He's a professional gamer. He's a Real Madrid fan, of course. And he's pretty big on TikTok, I heard. So we'll take a look at one of his videos and see what it's saying. This is, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. If you're gonna be the stepdad of a famous footballer, you've gotta have better footwork still than this. I mean, what's the hip movement? And there's no dive at the end, so you can't be affiliated with Neymar anyway. All in all, this family is a lost cause, and there's no saving them. So let's look at the positives here, okay? The French league's over. The coaches, the players can now go and spend some time with their loved ones. Neymar, for example, can, you know, spend some quality time with his new stepdad. Neymar's mother dumps 23-year-old toy boy after discovering he had dated a string of men. Just what's this family, fam? Why do they want to be in my videos? Or it's been like 6 minutes since they officially got together. There's primary school lunchtime relationships that have lasted longer than this one. Apparently, this Thiago Ramos guy dated Neymar's personal chef and this Brazilian actor called Carlinhos Maia. So let me get this straight, yeah? It's not because you double the age of Thiago. It's not because he's younger than your own son. It's not because you've Benjamin Buttoned the entire family. It's because he's on both sides of the fence. It's because he likes some spicy chorizo. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Wait until she finds out what Neymar's been doing with his sister. Then she's really gonna kick off. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about this issue. I'm basically OK Magazine these days. This whole script's getting written down for yet another episode of how I hyped my mother. I just find it mad that it's already gone down the pan. This whole story's got more ups and downs than Virgin Media Wi-Fi, which is ironic considering all they're doing is just each other. If we're being honest, yeah, the whole dating a string of men thing's just an excuse. In reality, she just saw his TikTok. So what happens from here? I don't know. And honestly, I don't care anymore. Maybe, just maybe, they can start acting normally. That's probably the funniest thing I've said in this episode. Now, over in the Netherlands, conceding like that. Speaking of which, Neymar wants a bit of that as well. Now, what's the reason why? It's because he needs some time off for his sisters. Oh, no. Maurizio Pochettino has agreed to give Neymar some time off so that the Brazilian can spend time with his sister for his sister's birthday.
Ooh, how convenient.
Listen, you know what? Fuck it. Don't worry, boss. I intend to. You can have the time. I don't know why you want the time off, but you can have it. Oh, boss, honestly, I can't express how thankful I am. You're like a brother to me. Please, for the love of God, no, I don't want... What is wrong with this family, man? I swear. First of all, his mum dates a man who would have been -6 when her own son was born. Now he's getting official holiday leave just so that he can pam his sister. He's gonna be absolutely loving life when he returns home and finds that she's stuck in the washing machine. For crying out loud, man. Hello all and welcome to NTW. Now this, of course, is the series where I bring to you the best and more frequently the worst of what Neymar is doing on social media this week. What is wrong with this guy? I'm a fraud. I genuinely am. If it wasn't for this strange Brazilian man, I'd be sat on a street corner somewhere in Huddersfield right now. But before we go into him, which sounds a bit mad, I'm going into... I doubt he'd be into it either because I'm not a close family member of his, so... One large knob to another now, and, well, listen, he's done it again, boys. There's no short way of saying this. I really shouldn't be talking about short or long, really, because I'm just gonna have to come out and say it. That wasn't a good choice of words either. Listen, somehow, Neymar's gentleman sausage has ended up leaked on Twitter. Allegedly. That's disgusting! Now, don't worry. I've blurred this image. That isn't your eyesight failing. You don't have to go on a half-an-hour drive to test it, lads. Having had the displeasure of seeing the non-pixelated version of this, I can confirm that instead of using a ruler to measure, a protractor is probably probably a more suitable item of choice. His wang is an obtuse angle in an A-level exam. If you were to throw it into the air, eventually it would return back to you. This series really has gone downhill. I'm talking about the fact that there's a 90-degree angle in Neymar. I'm not going to make a FIFA attributes joke about ball control. That'd be too easy. But Curve, on the other hand, is at 99. Imagine having to be his PR manager. All right, big man, listen to me. All right, well, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the last year with you, but I think I finally managed to smooth it over. We sorted out your mum's situation, your sister. Have you seen this selfie my sister's just put out? This is a madness. Neymar, listen to me. We're finally tidying up your image. All right, just don't do anything stupid. All right, yeah, calm. That's easy. That's bless. Though I should probably tell you that my phallus is on the internet right now. I didn't need to know what was going down in Neymar's bedroom. Though thinking about it, it's probably him, rolling and clutching his ankle. We didn't need to see it though. Just send it to your sister and let us all live in peace. Anyway, listen, enough of that. It's absolutely grim. Let's get back to the actual football going on in the Bundesliga.